We are back with Lucia Guillory. Did I get it right this time?
Yes.
So before we went on air, I literally butchered her name 12 times, and it could be because I need more caffeine. I could need a bite. I could use something, but it's still early. You transfer very well. Welcome to the show. Why don't you tell everyone again who you are, what you do best?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Lucia, and I'm the Chief People Officer at a company called Virta Health.
Okay. What do you guys do?
And we are oriented around reversing metabolic disease. We started off with diabetes, proving that it could be reversed. And most recently, we actually have a paper that's come out that's shown that our treatment combined with chemotherapy extends life for pancreatic cancer patients. So really cool.
We'll sidebar on that one afterwards. There's someone here I want to introduce you to who is going through pancreatic cancer right now.
Really?
Yeah, we'll sidebar. We'll connect on that one. So
yeah.
How long have you been in the people space for?
A long time. 15 years.
Okay, what brought you into this space?
What brought me into this space? I mean, I've been interested in studying people since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm dyslexic, and I also have ADHD. And so the experience of being isolated got me interested in understanding people. How do I connect with them? How can I be a part of something, belonging? And so I've been studying people since I was a kid. I did a PhD in organizational behavior.
Love it.
And I wanted to come into organizations and drive change, and that's what brought me here.
So generally speaking, what do you think is most broken in organizations with bad culture? What do you think?
Most broken?
What's broken? How's it broken? What gets broken?
I'd say lack of honesty. So in the pre-read, you shared something about what's the best benefit or what's the top benefit. And I think what employees really want in this day and age is just honesty and consistency above everything else.
And transparency, right?
For sure.
You need to keep it open, honest, and real.
For sure. I mean, in these tariff times, in these war times, in these AI times,
we're living through a lot of times.
Yes.
We're living through a lot of times in one time over here, right?
For sure.
Okay.
You need someone who's going to be authentic with you, an organization that's going to be honest and transparent. And I think that that's really rare.
It is rare these days. So how do you ensure transparency in your organization? And how do you communicate that to your leaders they're ensuring transparency?
Well, one of the ways that we keep transparency and honesty at the forefront is bringing our members into everything that we do. So we have our members at our all hands. We have them at our offsites. We often have them in our board meetings. And so
wow, members meeting customers in another organization. Now, you want to
in
clarify
other organizations.
Right.
But for us, it's the people who are going through our treatment, right? So we want to be honest about what our treatment is doing. And by keeping our members at the forefront, there's nothing that can really be hidden because we're seeing the people who are experiencing what we're delivering on. And when we're falling short, we're able to hear it from them.
And you're in the medical and the health and wellness field, so it's a little bit differently there. So let's shift a little bit and talk about the employees, the team members that work there.
Yeah.
What kind of, aside from, I'm sure you guys have great health and wellness, right? I mean, I would be really messed up if you didn't, right? But what are some of those benefits that you offer there that helps from a candidate interaction and a retention experience? What are some of those unique benefits that you have there?
One thing I would say is we're a fully remote organization and we have great flexibility. And I think that's a thing that people are all seeking right now.
Is that a benefit, technically?
It is a benefit. It's a benefit in that it produces the opportunity to have the sort of life that you want to have, the sort of design of your day that you want to have.
You get, as I always say about with remote, company needs to provide choice, options, and clear communication. That's how you're going to do remote the right way.
Totally agree.
And ensuring it, and not being like the dark overlord that's trying to monitor your screen time and doing everything there.
Yes.
And also output over hours.
For sure.
That's a big one. That comes down from managerial. That comes down from leadership.
For sure.
But there's also trust. If we're giving you the ability to work remotely,
you need to work. You need to deliver.
We're hiring you. I always say this about remote work. I hired you to do a job. I hired you to do it from anywhere. I don't care where you do it, as long as you get it done. And when we need to be together, you're there when we need to be together.
Same.
Is that rocket science?
No. And I also don't care when. So, I mean, I tell this to all of my
Unless it's an on-time deliverable.
teams.
Right? Is that something
generally speaking, yeah. Like, if you're making progress towards the timeline necessary, it's fine with me if you're working at the night, in the morning, on the weekends, whatever you want to do.
Some people are night owls. Some people work early.
For sure.
What are your thoughts on managers who send emails at like 3 a.m?
I don't like it.
Like, there's a thing called scheduling. Use it.
Or on the weekends. I feel like that's not necessary. And if it is happening, it's likely your fault. It's because you, as a leader, have failed to plan, failed to do the things that you need to do. And as a result, you have to do an escalation that's on the weekends or early in the morning.
Right, but you can't go to your boss and say a lack of planning on your part doesn't constitute an emergency on mine. You can't drop that line on them.
It's true, but I mean, you have to vote with your feet.
Yeah.
around where you want to be, and do you want to be in an environment where that's expected?
Yeah. So let's talk about benefits for a little bit in the process there. How important when someone's evaluating to join an organization is the total comp? When we say total comp, including the benefits, what's really important there?
Are you asking me, is the priority more on the cash? Is it more on the benefits, or somewhere in the mix? You've got to have.
What does that look like?
Have to have market comp. You're never going to win on benefits alone. You're never going to win on benefits alone.
No.
So you have to have strong compensation, strong base, strong bonus, and strong long-term incentives as well, depending on the role. And that has to be there at the start. And then in terms of your benefits flow, you have to understand your population and what they need and what they care about.
Okay, so
for us, it's fertility.
Okay, so I love that you set that one up. Fertility, and I have so many friends that have gone through this too. We know how expensive, IVF and other things are there too.
Mm-hmm.
What is your family planning benefit look like?
Carrot, and so we are using their whole suite. So all the things that they offer, whether it's gender affirmation, egg retrieval, helping you through that process. All of those things are leveraged at Virta and are very core to our employee base's point of interest, in that our average employee is in their 30s. The majority of our organization is women, and they're in that phase of life where they're having kids.
What's most important to them.
Yeah.
What's a benefit that you brought into the organization that wasn't there before?
Carrot.
You do bring it in.
Yes.
Okay. And when you think about the value of time and peace of mind, how do you evaluate those two metrics? Because if you're helping somebody with something that's personal outside of work, they're going to be able to focus more time on their day job.
Oh, for sure.
How do you kind of keep an eye on that? Do you actually put a number to that?
Put a number to time and peace of mind.
Like, how do you quantify something that's so qualitative?
Yeah, I conceptualize it in terms of engagement. So we look at how engagement tracks with the changes that we make in the organization.
Engagement's a core metric.
And that we want people to feel connected to the organization, and it's a give and take. So you can't expect to just take as a team or as an organization. You've got to give too, and understand where folks are most interested, where their needs are, and provide that. And we'd heard about this desire for more fertility support for a prolonged period of time, and then pull the trigger on it.
So it comes down for people leaders to have their finger on the pulse, to really listen. Mm-hmm. And I always kind of think those surveys are bullshit, because I don't think there's a lot of responses to them. And
work with finance. You've got to work with finance.
Well, that's a big thing too. So how do you, as a people leader, justify the ROI of these benefits that have a cost?
Well, we talk about attrition in particular, because we see the link between attrition and these pieces of feedback around coverage and support, particularly when it comes to fertility, because it's so expensive. So it's like you cannot fail to meet needs across multiple dimensions of the suite. So you could say, oh, you're going to pay me more so that I can afford to do this thing that I need to do, or you can provide benefits that are going to help me accomplish it. But ultimately, if I'm in this phase of life where this is the most important thing for me, you have to meet me where I am as an organization and help me achieve those goals, or I can go somewhere else.
Yes, meet your employees for there. So leave us some words of optimism. What is lighting you up? What's putting a smile on your face in the world of people and people management?
Lighting me up.
What lights you up these days?
Well,
I ask my friends this day, what's lighting you up these days? And it could be anything. It could be, like some of my friends are like, I started a new gym routine. I met a new partner. We got a dog.
Oh, really?
Or things like,
well, that's just a personal lineup.
Okay. Right, I'm saying like, and then things that works with like, hey, my team, I just got the remit to jump into something new in AI. We just got I found some new technology. Like, what's lighting you up?
Yeah. So I would say in the people space, what's lighting me up is this sense that organizations need to provide meaning. So I feel like part of what the AI boom has done is people are afraid of losing their jobs and losing their identity, and that's on the dark side. However, it's also put organizations in a position where they know they need to provide meaning and connection, because the transactional elements of management are now being automated out and are not really required. So leaders are having to come to the table looking to produce connection, looking to provide meaning, looking to deliver more to their employees, and that's exciting for me as a people leader.
Love it. I love your energy. It was a pleasure to meet you. How long are you staying? Are you staying for the after party tomorrow, or are you bouncing?
I'm not. I'm going to be gone before the after party.
I mean, so many people are leaving. I hope there's a good amount of people there.
It's before my bedtime anyway.
It's before your bedtime?
Yeah, I've got a 5-year-old. You go to bed around 9.
Where's home for you?
Oakland.
Oh, you have an easy flight.
Yeah.
I got to go back to New York. Well, it's been a pleasure. Tell folks where they can find you, where could they connect, where could they learn more?
Yeah, follow me on LinkedIn, Lucia Guillory.
Lucia, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have that linked up in the bottom. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks.
Pleasure to meet you.